You already know it's your boy, the Maniac. And man, oh man. But before I do, you already know why I'm repping that Four Corners Boxing, baby. And the Boxing Roundtable. Make sure you go like, share, subscribe to both channels. Now, with that being said, you know the slogan. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Tonight is going down in the city of brotherly love, where we get Jaron Boots Ennis making his junior middleweight debut versus Uisma Lima from Portugal. Boots 34-0, 30 night quills. Lima 14-1, 10 night quills. The question is, how does this fight play out? And I don't think this is a rocket science kind of fight. Man, when we go to Lima, footwork, no bueno. Skill set, no bueno. Head movement, no bueno. Is he gonna win? No bueno. He's not winning tonight. I highly doubt it. But, this is boxing. Anything can happen. And while Lima does have his power and toughness, and when you have those two, you always got a shot of winning the fight. But the problem is his opponent in front of him is gonna be a future pound-for-pound fighter. Now, Boots, we've been kind of waiting for that moment to really say, all right, he's got here. And when we say that, in his next fight, he just doesn't look as good. Right now, Bayer, he's undefeated. He's won every fight he has. Every fight he has fought definitively. There's not like, oh, I don't know if Boots won that fight. He has done that. Consistency. That's what we want to see from Boots. We know Boots, boxer, puncher, but he's a downhill fighter. And what's a downhill fighter? He comes, attack. Boots, he changes levels very well. He go up top, he go up bottom. He go up top, he go up the bottom. He puts a lot of sauce and ribs. Whenever you're a fighter of that caliber, of that style, you must attack the body well. And that's something he does. So I expect him to continue to do that here at a new weight class, right? We also want to see that. I think he's going to fill out very well. He's a big dude. So 154 to me, I think he's going to be home. I think this is home for him right here, junior middleweight. And this fight is also for the interim WBA champion belt, who is currently held by Abaru, who beat Yoeni Telez a couple of months ago on the MVP card. That was for the interim, but they elevated Abaru to full champion. So he's currently the WBA champion, and this is for the interim. So yes, if Boots win, then he becomes the mandatory for that belt, and I think his team will take that fight. But look, man, 154 is shark infested, man. Very shark infested division. Adding Boots to it is just beautiful, because we know what Boots could bring to the table, and the kind of fights we could see him in at 154. And I think we all excited for that, man. But back to the fight, man. I think Lima will have his moments, just because Boots' style of fighting is just attack and move forward. You do leave yourself open for some shots. So I think Lima is going to be a tough opponent for him at moments. I think at spots. Boots can get a stoppage, but I'm leaning more towards a decision. I think Boots win a domination, about a 9-3, no less than an 8-4 kind of fight. And a stoppage is possible. I can see it, but I'm leaning more towards a decision, a domination by Boots. And we're going to see why many consider him one of the best fighters in all of boxing, man. Where do they go next after this fight if they win? Do they go ahead and go for that WBA? Or perhaps if Virgil Ortiz beats Erickson Lubin, which that's not going to be an easy fight for Virgil, we get Virgil Boots early next season. You know what I mean, early next year. And there's been there's been chatting regarding that fight. So hopefully we get that. But first things first, Boots must take care of business tonight. I think he does. I'm going Boots by decision. I think he's just too much for Lima, even at making his debut at 54 in Lima, being a full-fledged junior middleweight. I think Boots is just too skilled and too tough and just a him overall, man. But it's boxing. Anything can happen. We shall see. Also, we were supposed to get the return of Khalil Big Stepper Cole going up against another Philadelphia fighter and Jesse Hart, man. But that fight is not going to happen, unfortunately, due to Khalil Cole suffering an injury. I don't know if it's going to be rescheduled for another day or it's not going to happen, period, in the future. But anyway, tune in. The Zone is going down at 8 p.m. Make sure y'all tune in, man. It's your boy, the Maniac, and I'm out. One.